Did you miss us? We are back. High Limit Racing here at I-70 Speedway for the Midweek Money Series finale. It is the FVP Platinum Battery Midweek Money Championship presented by Avanti Windows and Doors. We welcome here to Odessa, Missouri. My name is Chase Rodman up here in the Hasty Bait Girls booth. After a little bit over 2 weeks off from racing action due to a couple of rainouts at Florence and Atomic, we are back ready for the final 4 races of 2024. And tonight we get to crown a Midweek Money Series champion because things are very close when it comes to that championship. We'll talk about that more here in just a moment. First, I want to talk about the weather because the forecast, it's looking pretty good. And as you can see by our drone shot right here, it is a very, very nice night. 70 degrees. Might need to get the jacket out here in just a few minutes. Winds at 5 miles per hour and clear skies. Got a nice crowd making their way into the facility here. We've got a great field of cars, 34 strong, back in the pit area. That'll set us up for 4 heat races here tonight, right after our hot laps and qualifying. The race schedule, it is the same as what we're normally used to seeing with High Limit on a regular basis. Those hot laps qualifying, 4 heat races, a dash, a B main as well, and then a 30-lap, $20,000 to win and $2,000 to start feature event. The last time we were here, it was Rico Abreu getting the win during the Race Redeem Foundation event, and he was the latest winner with High Limit at Eldora during the 4 Crown Nationals as well. Now let's look at some of the track facts that you need to know about I-70 Speedway. Coming into tonight, a little bit smaller than a half mile, about a 4/10 of a mile oval here in Odessa, Missouri. This track used to be a pavement track. If you see the grass outside the corners, outside that catch fence, that is where the old pavement track used to be, and they turned it dirt here back in 2008. Half mile, a little bit shorter than a half mile oval here, and the track record set by David Gravel back on May 30th of 2021. That time is a 13.081 second lap. Now, we don't know how long this track is going to be. This might be the last race they've had here with a sprint car when it comes to this configuration. We have heard big plans from Casey Schumann as well as everybody else involved here at I-70 Speedway to decrease the size. Tonight it'll be the final sprint car race they've had on this big configuration. Tony Laporta, I know you're down in the infield. You've been kind of bored here the last couple of weeks. No racing going on, anything like that. What have you been up to, man?
Chase, we've been busy. We've been busy, but the question you asked at the start of the broadcast, did you miss us? Yes, I missed you. I missed the racers. I missed the teams with Kubota High Limit Racing. I missed everybody. Kendra Jacobs kind of summed it up in a really cool way when we got here this morning to start setting up for these last 4 races in 2024. She said it feels a lot like the last week of school. I don't know if you can relate to that. I didn't even finish high school, so I really can't relate. I just quit showing up like junior year. But yeah, it does kind of feel like the last week of school. The weather is cooling off. You talked about already upstairs. It's nice and cool down here in the infield. It's going to continue to drop a little bit in temperature as the night goes on. Excited to be here to kick off 4 nights of racing with Kubota High Limit Racing. We race here, obviously, to wrap up the Midweek Money Series. Then we jump over to Lucas Oil, where we make up the race that got rained, stormed, almost tornadoed out back in June. And then it's down to Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas for the championship finale at the Texas Motor Speedway. We already got to race there earlier this year. And wow, what a great facility that place is. Really, really excited to get to go back there and wrap up 2024. When you talk about wrapping things up, Spencer Baston in the pit area said it to me really well. He's in contention still for the Midweek Money Series Championship fight here tonight. Spencer put it really well. When you get to this last week, this last stretch of races, you really want to finish the year as high and as on strong of a note as you can. Every team obviously wants to do that no matter what, but Spencer worded it really kind of interestingly to me. Every team wants to end the season on a high note, because then the winter is a lot more enjoyable. It's less stressful. If you go out with a good result, a good last couple of races, you're not left sitting all winter and all off-season wondering, what did we do wrong? What wasn't right? What could we have done better? So every driver, every team in the pit area wants a good result every night of the 2024 High Limit Racing season, but these last 4 races are certainly important because you're going to see drivers and teams trying to make sure they go into the off-season before 2025 on a strong note. Qualifying, hot laps, and a whole lot of racing is set to continue here on FloRacing. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to be back with live coverage of the Midweek Money Series finale here at I-70 in just a few moments.
Hot laps quickly approaching here at I-70 Speedway in Odessa, Missouri, for tonight's FVP Platinum Battery Midweek Money Series Championship presented by Avanti Windows and Doors. We're so glad that you are joining us here on the FloRacing broadcast. We mentioned the Midweek Money Series. It feels like a long time since we last talked about the Midweek Money Series due to so many rainouts for different races throughout the year with that Midweek Championship Series. We talk about races like Davenport and Atomic and 81 Speedway as well. Instead of a 10-race championship, it turns into a 7-race championship. The last time the Midweek Money Series was in action was on June 26th back at Lake Ozark Speedway when Corey Day came from 15th to the win. Let's look back to that race a few months back. Let's go racing off at turn number 4. We are green. Off and underway, 3 wide through the middle of the racetrack was Gio Selzy making quick work of Justin Peck and Brad Sweet. Peck back by him into turn number 3. Justin Peck has the second spot, but Gio Selzy feeling froggy here early in this one. Cole Macedo leads lap number 134 to go, looking for that first ever Kubota Highland Racing event win. Car into the infield on the front straightaway. We stay green. That was Kerry Madsen. Race is still on for second. Justin Peck now up across the nose of Gio Selzy, has that second position as they roll back into turn number 1. Right in front of your race leader. If he gets by Jennington, that's the easy part. Oh, car in the wall ahead of him. Cautions out. The 77 and Jack Wagner hit the wall in turn 3. Cautions out. So far in 2024, would love to get the monkey off his back as we go back to green flag racing here at Lake Ozark. Justin Peck quickly to the inside, looking for a stinger. Cannot make it by Cole Macedo. Macedo barely feathered the car around the outside of Justin Peck's right rear and the outside retaining wall. Cole Macedo leads that time by with 6 in and 29 to go. Macedo a little tight on the entrance to turn number 1 right there, but pulls away from Justin Peck. Corey Day gets by Spencer Baston. Corey Day is into the top 5. Corey Day from 15th to 5th in 6 laps. And now looking at the 18 car, Gio Selzy. Corey Day fresh off a big win at the Skagit Speedway a few nights ago, one that was worth $76,000. And now looking for another $20,000 payday to the inside of Gio Selzy. Corey Day's up to 4th. Corey Day had it at the line. Gio Selzy back to the inside, throws a slider at him, but Corey Day reads him like a book right back underneath him and takes that spot away for good into turn 3. Here comes Justin Peck to the back bumper now for turn number 4. Race for the lead into turn number 1. Peck going to try and work to the inside of the racetrack. Macedo hooks the cushion right there, but maintains the top spot. Here comes Brad Sweet. Here comes Corey Day as Cole Macedo makes an aggressive maneuver to get by Jack Wagner, puts him a lap down. Wagner lets him go down the front straightaway so Cole Macedo can maintain the race lead. Macedo still with the top spot, but here comes Justin Peck. He's sizing him up. He's looking for the race lead in turn 3. Here comes a buzzer to the inside, and Justin Peck's got the top spot away. Justin Peck takes the lead away and leads lap number 13. Peck around the outside. Cole Macedo, oh, yellow. We got one off the pace. It is Brent Marks in turn number 4. Marks with a flat right rear tire, going to duke it out for the first Highland Racing win of the season for both of them. Corey Day with a great restart around the outside, gets by Brad Sweet. Cole Macedo tries a slider for the race lead. Here comes Corey Day. Corey Day from 15th to the lead in less than 15 laps at Lake Ozark Speedway. Corey Day off the top rope takes the lead away from Justin Peck. Cole Macedo in the 3rd spot. Spencer Baston is 4th. Brad Sweet has been shuffled out of the mix for the race lead. Sweet runs in 5th. Gio Selzy is 6th. Here comes Carson Macedo. Macedo looking underneath of his World of Outlaws companion there. They came off of turn number 4. Now Macedo's under fire from the 57 of Kyle Larson. Larson down the back straightaway gets a run on the number 41 machine, makes the move to the inside and slides by the all-bar your alternative entry. Day makes a mistake right there. The car got tight. Cannot get by Casey Kane. Here comes Justin Peck down the front straightaway. Now Day look to the inside of Casey Kane. Kane went to the bottom. Here comes Peck off of turn number 2. Here comes Justin Peck trying to get up to Corey Day. Day stuck in lap traffic. Cannot get by Ayrton Jennington. Looks underneath of Casey Kane and Jennington. Gets by 2 cars right there. Great move from Corey Day to get by 2 lap cars. Justin Peck around the bottom. Cannot clear Jennington down the back straightaway. But Day's got more problems up ahead. Chris Wyndham's off the pace. Going to draw the caution in turn 3. Yellow is out for the 55 of Chris Wyndham. Corey Day leads him back down alongside of Justin Peck. Baston trying to get away from Cole Macedo as they work back into turn number 1. Baston kind of hooked the cushion there, and Macedo's able to slot in line into that 3rd spot. Baston runs 4th. Brad Sweet back around Kyle Larson and into the top 5. Here comes a car making its way forward. That is the number 83 car of James McFadden. McFadden's on his way towards the front of the field. A problem for Brad Sweet's nose wing. The nose wing on the number 49 car is tweaked as he works into turn number 3. We'll see if that affects the handling on that car as he's trying to hang on to the top 5 position. McFadden goes 3 wide with Sweet and Larson. He's into the top 5. James McFadden up to 5th. What a move by Kyle Larson around the outside turn 4. Larson just clipped the wheel off the wall off of turn number 4 and somehow made the pass on McFadden. Now Brad Sweet back underneath of Kyle Larson, takes the 5th spot back away off of turn number 4. McFadden now back underneath of Larson again. Short slider coming in from the 83 car. Can't get there in time. Larson back around him on the outside. Meanwhile, Corey Day enjoying a sizable advantage over Justin Peck as the yellow is out. It is another right rear tire down on the 19 of Brent Marks. To the restart. Cone on the front straightaway, cannot pass before it. Coming back to the green flag. Corey Day trying to run away and hide from the madness that is happening behind them. Cole Macedo underneath of Spencer Baston cannot make the pass. Kyle Larson dragging the tail tank off the wall off of turn number 2 right there. I'm pretty sure I saw some sparks flying off the back of the Silva Motorsports number 57. He gets slid by McFadden. McFadden hops the cushion. Larson back to the inside. Behind them, a great battle as well. They're 3 wide going into turn number 1. Gio Selzy, Seb Wise, Carson Macedo. Macedo comes out on top in that battle. They are racing for about the 8th position as Brad Sweet makes a move on Cole Macedo. Brad Sweet's up to 4th. Macedo going to try and cross back to the inside. Macedo throws a stinger at Brad Sweet into turn number 1. Takes the spot right back away and pulls away down the back straightaway. Good move right there from Cole Macedo. Meanwhile, Corey Day enjoying that time by a 2.6 second advantage over the number 13 car of Justin Peck. Next time by, 5 laps to go for Corey Day. Day working through the traffic to the outside, now to the inside of Jack Wagner. Cannot get by him right there into turn number 1. Going to impede the progress of the Jason Myers Racing 14 car. Corey Day better make quick work of these guys because yellow. And it's Cole Macedo, flat right rear. Green lights come back on. Couple cars trying to turn it down the hill and make a move. It's Carson Macedo with that exact maneuver to get by Brad Sweet, moving to the 4th position. Macedo's got it down the back straightaway. McFadden underneath of Kyle Larson as Brad Sweet continues to duke it out with the 41 of Carson Macedo. Kyle Larson nearly lost the handle right there on the number 57 car. Gives up a spot once again to James McFadden. This time by, will be 2 laps to go for Corey Day. Plenty of room to work with. White flag, 1 to go. Corey Day around the outside of the racetrack from 15th to the lead. People have been trying to think of nicknames for this kid for the last few months. Tonight, you can call him Corey Payday. He gets $20,000 at Lake Ozark Speedway. Justin Peck 2nd, 3rd goes to Spencer. Great stuff there at Lake Ozark for the final or the last midweek money series race that we had a few months back on June 26th. But we are finally back and resume this championship battle. And it's only fitting that the first car to hit the racetrack for hot laps here tonight is the current points leader with the midweek money series from Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the NOS Energy Drink, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, Spire Motorsports, number 7 BC of Sunshine, Tyler Courtney. Tyler Courtney in the 7 BC. And also on the racetrack in turn number 1, a winner 2 races ago with High Limit Racing from Monrovia, Indiana. It's the Avanti Windows and Doors, Big Spring Car Wash, Water Treatment by Design, RKL Paving, number 13 of Justin Peck. Justin Peck in the 13. Making his way into turn number 2 now from Franklin, Indiana. That's the Holiday Insulation, WCI, Klossmeyer Petrie Motorsports, IPC Z-Max, number 27 of Emerson Axum. Emerson Axum in the 27. And from Clute, Texas, the Fulkins Brothers Trucking STC, Bargain Barn, American Table Commercial Edge, number 87, it's Aaron Reitzel. Aaron Reitzel in the 87. Also on the Speedway from Columbia, Missouri, the Fisher Body Shop, SNS Nationwide, LRI, CNX, Eagle Stop, Sorrells, Impact Signs, number 23 of Garrett Williamson. Garrett Williamson in the 23. From Ankeny, Iowa, the C&D Elevator Construction, Higherview Enterprises, Youngco Builders, Tom Davis Automotive, number 44. That is Chris Martin. Chris Martin in the 44. And in turn number 2 from Enumclaw, Washington, the Casey Kane Racewheel Mike Kerr, Brumos Collection, Factory Kane Shocks, Kane Screen Print number 9. It's Casey Kane. Casey Kane in car number 9. And on the back straightaway from Terre Haute, Indiana, the Honest Abe Roofing Metal Supply Depot number 14N. It's Kevin Newton. Kevin Newton in the 14N. And what should be the final car in this first session is in turn number 2 now from Kokomo, Indiana. The Dirty Air Ike's Performance, Donna's Pool and Patio, Octane Inc. number 9P. The law firm, Parker Price Miller. Parker Price Miller in the 9P. Those are the drivers in our first Dirt Draft Hot Lap session of the night. As they slowly pace around, we want to let you know about Dirt Draft. They are the presenting sponsor of Hot Laps for every high limit racing event in 2024. The Dirt Draft app allows you to play against hundreds of dirt racing fans across the country. Simply select 5 drivers each night while staying under a $100,000 salary cap and accumulate points in the process. Use those points in the speed shop to buy all kinds of things. Download the Dirt Draft app today or visit dirtdraft.com for more information. The flagman up in the Andes Frozen Custard flag stand letting them know to get the engines going. And let's get underway for the first time here tonight at I-70 Speedway for the FVP Platinum Battery Midweek Money Championship presented by Avanti Windows and Doors. Fastest so far is Aaron Reitzel, 16.372. He's now surpassed by Casey Kane and Garrett Williamson. Williamson, 15-second bracket, now back into the 14-second bracket, 14.907 for the Boot Motorsports number 13 car. PPM now to the top, and Reitzel goes to the top now, 14.296. Yellow lights come on, and Aaron Reitzel, fresh off a weekend sweep with the Power I-410 Series at Texas Motor Speedway Dirt Track last week, is fastest so far at 14.296. Justin Peck is in the second spot at 14.365. Third is Tyler Courtney, 14.443. Parker Price Miller fourth at 14.601. And fifth is Casey Kane at a 14.678. Race fans, stay on the road this summer with FVP. FVP's full line of quality parts can handle all of your automotive needs. Need a battery? Check. Fuel treatment? Check. Air filter? Check. For a smooth, worry-free ride all summer long, FVP is the brand of choice. Reach for what works and ask for FVP parts at your next service. Find a shop at fvpparts.com. Aaron Reitzel, a winner earlier this year with high limit racing during the Tuscarora 50 weekend on a prelim night. His first national sprint car win in over 3 seasons. It's been a very good year for Aaron Reitzel. More than a dozen wins between a 360 and 410 sprint car. Many of those coming at the sprint car capital of the world at Knoxville Raceway. The drivers are pacing around slowly. We got one car going back to the pit area. That's the 14N of Kevin Newton. So the co-DJ of the night with an issue here during hot laps as the drivers are circling the track at slow speeds, helping pack the surface in. Whenever we do this, it does significantly improve the lap times more than likely. So we'll see if that is the case once again. But as they pace around nice and slow, kind of gets that surface kind of worked in just a little bit more, and then we'll turn them loose for another green flag practice session. And the green lights come on, the flag comes out, and we are back underway in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 1. Tyler Courtney now to the top, 14.071. Justin Peck right behind him. Now Garrett Williamson goes to the top as the white flag comes out here. 1 lap to go in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 1. Well, on his final time by the line, it's Aaron Reitzel maintaining the top spot, a 13.842 lap time for the 87 of Aaron Reitzel. Second is Tyler Courtney, 13.929. Justin Peck in third, 13.948. Parker Price Miller in fourth at 13.967. And Emerson Axum in fifth at a 14.001. Garrett Williamson in sixth, Casey Kane in seventh, eighth is Chris Martin, and ninth is Kevin Newton after one dirt draft practice session. Hot lap session number 2 now makes its way onto the racetrack. The first car out was the winner here the last time at I-70 Speedway during the Race Redeem Foundation event. From St. Helena, California, the Rico Abreu, Curbagajanian Racing, El Bandito, Yankee Tequila, ArcZone.com, Carmen Trucking, number 24 of Rico Abreu. Rico Abreu in the 24. And also on the racetrack, making his I-70 Speedway debut from Sheboygan, Wisconsin, the Scott Thiel Builders, Gibbsville Cheese, Professional Plating, Ludwig & Sons Trucking, Total Restoration, number 73. It's the big wheels, Scotty Thiel. Scotty Thiel in the 73. And making his Highland Racing debut here tonight from Warrensburg, Missouri, the Beaver Drill and Tools Saw Drill Manufacturing, Bleeding Disorders of the Heartland, number 12X of Cameron Key. Cameron Key in the 12X. From Alice Springs, Northern Territory, Australia, the Mobile One, Toyota Racing Development, Roth Enterprises, HR Livestock Transportation, number 83. The driver is James McFadden. James McFadden in car number 83. From Angola, Indiana, the Sundollar Restoration, Ford Performance, Sage Fruit Race Redeem Foundation, number 26. That is Zeb Wise. Zeb Wise in the 26. And from Lubbock, Texas, the Horizon Whiskey, Carbon Safety Technology, Lubbock Wrecker, 5 Nights Truck Accessories, ShopTruckParts.com, number 1 of Brenham Crouch. Brenham Crouch in car number 1. And the 18-time winner this year without the wing on top of the car from Sutter, California, the Mountain Mechanical, Heltz Turf Farms, MPV Express, the Hayloft, number 24S. That's Logan Seavey. Logan Seavey in the 24S. And from St. Mary's, New South Wales, Australia, the BR Motorsports Titan Machinery, Elite Installation, Zip-Ons, King Racing Products, number 55V. It's the Madman, Kerry Madsen. Kerry Madsen in the 55V. The green flag comes out on our second dirt draft hot lap session of the night here at I-70 Speedway. McFadden goes straight to the top, 13.786. He is followed very closely by Rico Abreu, 13.789. There goes Brenham Crouch into the top 5. Crouch is fourth quick at 13.849. The checkered flag is coming out this time by. Well, on his second lap, Rico Abreu now the fastest in dirt draft hot laps, 13.655 in car number 24. Second spot is James McFadden, 13.786. Aaron Reitzel in third. Brenham Crouch is fourth at 13.849. And Tyler Courtney in fifth in car number 7 BC. Justin Peck, Parker Price Miller, Kerry Madsen, Emerson Axum, and Garrett Williamson in the top 10. Logan Seavey not able to get a lap in there. That car pulled into the infield at the beginning of that practice session. Next couple of drivers to practice tonight, making their way onto the racetrack. The first one is from Gravois Mills, Missouri. It's the Ozark Barge and Dock Wet Steps, High Performance Lubricants, Hibden Gravel, Bernie brand hot sauce number 3 of Ayrton Jeniton. Ayrton Jeniton in car number 3. And from Odessa, Missouri, the Motor Haven, Schnee Lawson Chassis, Design Stores Flooring, Able Group, TNT Equine, number 74. That's Xavier Doney. Xavier Doney in car number 74. From Canton, Illinois, the NOS Energy Drink, Logan Contractor, Elliott's Custom Trailers, TK Concrete, Zip-Ons, number 55. That is Chris Wyndham. Chris Wyndham in the 55. And from Lebanon, Indiana, the True Timber Camo, Nice Crate and Landis Block, JRC Transportation, High Performance Lubricants, PhilPools.com, number 5, it's Spencer Baston. Spencer Baston in the 5. And from Overland Park, Kansas, the J.B. Henderson Construction, Mississippi Valley Transportation, Smith Titanium, Miller Bonded, Giacomo's Vineyard, number 45X, it's Jace Park. Jace Park in the 45X. And also on the racetrack, making his way into turn number 1 from Liberal, Kansas, the Bybee Electric Trucks Plus, Mel Hamilton Racing, Donut Racing Engines, number 36 of Jason Martin. Jason Martin in the 36. From Visalia, California, the Commercial Edge, Rasmussen Service Center, Elliott's Custom Trailers, Fulkins Brothers Trucking, Fatheads Eyewear, number 8. That is Corey Eliason. Corey Eliason in car number 8. And making his High Limit Racing debut tonight from Butterfield, Minnesota, the T&K Transport Heartland Real Estate, number 23W, it's Scott Winters. Scott Winters in the 23W. And the final driver on the racetrack recently clinched the 2024 High Limit Racing Championship from Grass Valley, California. The Casey Kane Racer, Mike Curb, Napa Auto Parts, Bruno's Collection, Maximum Racers, number 49. It's the Big Cat, Brad Sweet. Brad Sweet in the 49 as we go green on session number 3. So far, nobody into the top 10. Jason Martin, 11th quick, car number 36. Corey Eliason jumps into the top 3. Brad Sweet up to 2nd now as the checkered flag comes out. And on his final lap, Brad Sweet is now the fastest so far in Dirt Draft Hot Laps in car number 49, a 13.654 for the Big Cat. Rico Abreu is 2nd. Spencer Basin in that group was 3rd quickest overall, 13.689. James McFadden is 4th, and Corey Elias in that group 5th quick, 13.824 seconds. Aaron Reitzel, Brenham Crouch, Ayrton Jennington, Tyler Courtney, and Justin Peck, the top 10, with one more group left to practice here in Dirt Draft Hot Laps. First car onto the Speedway for our final group from Higginsville, Missouri, the FVP, Casey's, Andy's Frozen Custer, Dittsville Transfer, Impact Signs, Waldeer Corporation, Wilkerson Crane, row number 21 of Blackjack, Brian Brown. Brian Brown in the 21. And also on the racetrack, it's the Lifestyle Homes, Griffin's Propane, Parallax Motorsports, Michael Dutcher Motorsports, number 17 GP, it's Scott Boguski. Scott Boguski in the 17 GP. And getting fired off now, a winner during that Race Redeem Foundation event here at I-70 earlier this year. From Clovis, California, the Sander Engineering, Four Seas Construction, Autry Plumbing, SynCal, driven to save lives. Number 14, it's Corey Day. Corey Day in the 14. And from Myerstown, Pennsylvania, the M&M Painting and Construction, McGrewBid.com, Baps Paint, Livewire Customs, number 19, it's Brent Marks. Brent Marks in car number 19. And making his I-70 Speedway debut tonight from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the West River Trailer Sales, CP Excavating and Mining, McDonald Farms, Olson Towing, number 10 of Ryan Timms. Ryan Timms in car number 10. And from Lower California, the Honest Abe Roofing, Metal Supply Depot, FK Shocks, number 16T, it's Cole Macedo. Cole Macedo in the 16T. From Hanover, Pennsylvania, the Pell's Tire Service, RF Knox Company, the Auto Barn, RSI Outdoors, number 1A, that is Jacob Allen. Jacob Allen in the 1A. And from Minden, Nevada, the Smith Titanium Factory Cane, Mississippi Valley Transportation, Maxima Oil, Hall of Vodka, Rod Gross Motorsports, number 88, that's Tanner Thorson. Tanner Thorson in car number 88. Green flag comes out on our final practice session of the night here at I-70 Speedway. Brian Brown appears to be the fastest here in this final group as the checkered flag comes out. So Brian Brown will be the fastest overall tonight in Dirt Draft Hot Laps in car number 21. It's a 13.603 for Brownie. Second quick is Ryan Timms, first night behind the wheel of the Liebig Motorsports number 10 car, 13.612. Brad Sweet is third at 13.654. Rico Abreu, 13.655. And Spencer Basted in fifth, 13.689. James McFadden was sixth, seventh was Jacob Allen, eighth was Corey Eliason, ninth was Aaron Reitzel, and 10th was the number one of Brenham Crouch. So next thing on the racetrack will be Capital Custom Trailer and Qualifying. They are the number one Renegade Toter dealers and the number one Intech trailer dealers. No one sells more Toter Homes or Intech trailers than Capital Renegade Custom Trailers and Coaches. If you're in the market for a Toter Home or a trailer, trust the people that are there in the pits with you and that support the sport. Check out their complete lineup at www.capitalrenegade.com. So with 34 cars in the pit area, we'll split the qualifying flights into two. The drivers in the first flight, they will only heat race against each other and qualify against each other. The drivers in flight B, or flight 2, they will only qualify and heat race against each other as well. So there will be some quick math there. 17 cars in flight A, 17 cars in flight B. We'll have two cars on the racetrack at the same time. They'll go around the track 2 times. The best of those 2 laps will line them up for a heat race later on this evening. Tony.
Yeah, Chase, you get done with hot laps there thanks to Dirt Draft, and you take a look at Brian Brown. He's been a very busy guy making this event happen, but Ryan Timms in the number 10 car for Shane Liebig, I think you talked about it already, the fact that Ryan himself is making his I-70 debut. I don't know if you've hit on it already or not, but that's also that number 10 by Shane Liebig. That race car is making its first trip ever here at I-70. So both the crew and the driver making their debut out here. And typically you'd think that'd be really challenging, trying to figure out a big, fast, wide racetrack like this, and they've never been here before. But second quick in Dirt Draft Hot Laps, that proves pretty strong for Ryan Timms and that number 10 car. They definitely could be a threat as the night goes on here.
They certainly could. We've seen Ryan Timms do some pretty good things. He's been behind the wheel of a couple of different race cars here over the last couple of weeks, and the newest one is that number 10 for Shane Liebig, and that car normally driven by Scott Boguski. Boguski made the Knoxville Nationals in that car, made the main event, and I talked to Shane earlier on today. He said that they are quote-unquote cheating on each other right now. Liebig said he was done for the year, wasn't going to race anymore after the Houston season was over, and then Scott got the ride with Michael Dutcher, and then all of a sudden Shane changed his mind, said he wanted to race a little bit here, and so picked up Ryan Timms to drive the car here tonight as well as tomorrow at the Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri. When it comes to batteries, the most important trait is reliability. And no battery is more reliable than FVP. Whether in your car, boat, RV, or lawnmower, trust FVP to provide the power, performance, reliability you need to get everything started when you need it most. We get underway now with Capital Custom Trailer Qualifying. The first 2 cars are on the Speedway now. Getting going now from Columbia, Missouri, the Fisher Body Shop, S&S Nationwide, LRI, Scenics, Eagle Stop, Sorrell's Impact Signs, number 23 of Garrett Williamson. And from Enumclaw, Washington, the Casey Kane Razor, Mike Kerr, Bruno's Collection, Factory Kane Shots, Kane Screen Print number 9, Casey Kane. Lap 1 for Kane is to the top, 13.717. Williamson, 13.761 on his opening lap. Lap 2 for Garrett Williamson is going to be slower, 8.69. First lap better, 13.761. Casey Kane on lap 2 is going to slow down just barely to a 13.720. First lap better by 3/1000ths of a second at a 13.717. So Casey Kane sets the bar in Flight A qualifying. Garrett Williamson right behind him. Up next, from Clute, Texas, the Fulkins Brothers Trucking, STC, Bargain Barn, American Table, Commercial Edge, number 87 of Aaron Reitzel. And from Indianapolis, Indiana, the NOS Energy Drink, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Cars, Spire Motorsports, number 7 BC of Sunshine, Tyler Courtney. Lap 1 for Aaron Reitzel is going to be to the top, 13.527, 135.27. Lap 1 for Sunshine, he goes second quick, 13.652, 136.52. Reitzel, winner with us here at Port Royal a couple weeks ago at Tuscarora 50 Weekend. He's better on lap 2, 13.516, 135.16. Tyler Courtney, lap number 2, is going to be better, 13.589. Stays in the second spot, 13.589. Aaron Reitzel now the fastest so far in Flight A qualifying. Next 2 cars to qualify from Franklin, Indiana, the Holiday Installation WCI, Klossmeyer Peachtree Motorsports IPC Z-Max, number 27 of Emerson Exum. And from Kokomo, Indiana, the Dirty Air Ike's Performance, Donna's Pool and Patio, Octane Inc. number 9P, the law firm, Parker Price Miller. Lap 1 for Exum, he's going to be third quick, 13.636, 136.36. Lap 1 for Parker Price Miller is going to be fifth quick, 13.738, 137.38. Axum in his I-70 Speedway debut. Lap number 2 for him is going to be better, 13.593, 135.93. Stays in the third spot. PPM lap number 2, he's better up to fourth quick, 13.684, 136.84. Emerson Axum third and Parker Price Miller fourth of 17 cars in Flight A so far. Two more cars getting powered up now from Ankeny, Iowa. The Sandy Elevator Construction, Hireview Enterprises, Youngco Builders, Tom Davis Automotive, number 44. This is Chris Martin. And also on the racetrack from Monrovia, Indiana, the Avanti Windows and Doors, Big Spring Car Wash, Water Treatment by Design, RKL Paving, number 13 of Justin Peck. Lap 1 for Chris Martin. He's going to be seventh quick, 13.794, 137.94. Lap 1 for Justin Peck. He's going to be fourth quick, 13.604, 136.04. Chris Martin tonight in his I-70 Speedway debut. Lap number 2 for him is going to be better, 13.793, 137.93. Lap 2 for Peck. How about second quick, 13.565, 135.65. Justin Peck now second quick. Meanwhile, Chris Martin 8th of 8 cars so far. From Lubbock, Texas, the Horizon Whiskey, Carbon Safety Technologies, Lubbock Wrecker, Five Nights Truck Accessories, ShopTruckParts.com, number 1 of Brenham Crouch. And from Alice Springs, Northern Territory, Australia, the Mobile One, Toyota Racing Development, Roth Enterprises, HR Livestock Transportation, number 83 of James McFadden. Lap 1 for Brenham Crouch is going to be 6th quick, 13.712, 137.12. Lap 1 for J-Mac, he is going to be 5th quick, 13.614, 136.14. Crouch with the new sponsor on the side of the race car. Lap number 2 for him is going to be better, 6th quick, 13.660, 136.60. Lap 2 for McFadden is 3rd quick, 13.579, 135.79. McFadden now 3rd quick of 10 in Flight A with 7 cars left to go in this particular flight. From Angola, Indiana, here is the Sundollar Restoration, Ford Performance, Sage Fruit, Race Union Foundation, number 26, it's Zeb Wise. And making his I-70 Speedway debut, his Highland Racing debut, and his Beaver Racing debut out of Warrensburg, Missouri, the Beaver Drilling Tools Sandro Manufacturing, Bleeding Disorders of the Heartland, number 12X of Cameron Key. Lap 1 for Zeb, 11th quick, 14.113, 14113. Lap 1 for Cameron Key, he's now 11th quick, 14.099, 14099. Zeb Wise making his way off of turn number 4. Lap 2 for him is going to be just a little bit better, 14.014. And lap number 2 for Cameron Key, he is going to slow down to a 14.116. First one was better for him, a 14.099. Zeb Wise and Cameron Key 11th and 12th of the 12 cars so far. And Cameron Key missing the backstretch entry. He'll pull in turn 4 and we continue on. From St. Mary's, New South Wales, Australia, here is the BR Motorsports, Titan Machinery Lead Installation, Zip Bonds, King Racing Products, number 55B of Kerry Madsen. And from Sheboygan, Wisconsin, the Scottsdale Builders, Gibbsville Cheese, Professional Plating, Ludwig & Sons Trucking, Total Restoration, number 73 of Scotty Thiel. Lap 1 for Madsen is 11th quick, 13.846. And for Scotty Thiel on lap 1, he's going to be 13th quick, 13, make that a 14.063, 14063. Madsen coming around for lap number 2. He is going to be just a little bit slower, 13.962. First one better, 13.846. And for Scotty Thiel on lap 2, he will improve to a 14.048, 14048. So the track appears to maybe be slowing down just a little bit here late in the stages of Flight A qualifying. We should have 3 more cars left to go. Looks like Logan Seavey did not make it out, neither did Kevin Newton. So looks like this should be our final qualifier in Flight A. And it is the most recent winner here at I-70 with High Limit Racing. From St. Helena, California, the Rico Abreu, Kurt Agajanian Racing, El Bandito, Yankee Tequila, Messina Valley Transportation, ArcZone.com, Carmen Trucking, number 24 of Rico Abreu. Rico Abreu in the 24. Abreu on lap number 1. He's going to be 6 quick, 13.655, 1.3655. Not only the most recent winner at I-70 with High Limit, most recent winner with High Limit altogether. Got the win at the Four Crown Nationals at Eldora about 2 weeks ago. Lap number 2 is going to be better. Stays 6 quick, 13.634, 1.3634. Aaron Reitzel, the fastest overall in Flight A qualifying here tonight in car number 87. You see him debriefing there with a couple of the drivers down there in the infield. So Reitzel's going to have a great opportunity to put that car into the dash here tonight. Aaron Reitzel, best finish here, second with the All-Star Circuit of Champions in 2023. Came off a double win weekend last week with the Power I-410 series at the Texas Motor Speedway Dirt Track in Fort Worth, where we will be heading Friday and Saturday night with High Limit Racing. So the speed continues in that Fulkins Brothers Trucking number 87 car. Flight B now making its way onto the racetrack for our first 2 qualifiers. A little bit of an issue there getting this guy fired off. Looks like the car does come to life, though, and we continue on. It is Jason Martin out of Liberal, Kansas, the Miami Electric Trucks Plus Mel Hamilton Racing, Donut Racing Engines number 36. And also on the racetrack from Lebanon, Indiana, the True Timber Camo, nice crate and Landis block. JRC Transportation, High Performance Lubricants, FuelPools.com, number 5 of Spencer Baston. Lap 1 for Jason Martin, 13.908, 139.08. Spencer Baston on lap 1. He will be to the top in Flight B, 13.731, 137.31. Jason Martin, lap number 2, he will slow down to a 14.125. First one better, 13.908. Spencer Baston on lap number 2, he will improve to a 13.634, 1.3634. Baston sets the bar in Flight B qualifying with 2 more cars left to come out here, or about to come out right now. From Visalia, California, the Commercial Edge, Rasmussen Service Center, Elliott's Custom Trailers, Fulkins Brothers Trucking, Fat Ends Eyewear number 8 of Corey Eliason. And from Grass Valley, California, the Casey Kane Racer, Mike Curb, Napa Auto Parts, Primrose Collection, Max Morazos, number 49. Here is the big cat, Brad Sweet. Brad Sweet in 49, Corey Eliason in 8. Lap 1 for Eliason to the top, 13.631, 1.3631. Lap number 1 for Brad Sweet. He goes third quick, 13.647, 1.3647. Corey Eliason has been a qualifying machine here recently with High Limit. Lap number 2 going to slow down to a 13.673. First one better, 13.631. Brad Sweet on lap number 2. He will slow down to a 13.695. First one better, 13.647. So Corey Eliason now the fastest so far in Flight B out of 4 cars so far, with 13 more to come out. From Overland Park, Kansas, here is the J.B. Henderson Construction, Messina Valley Transportation, Smith Titanium, Miller Bonded, Giacomo's Vineyard, number 45X of Chase Park. And from Canton, Illinois, the NOS Energy Drink, Logan Contractor, Elliott's Custom Trailers, TK Concrete, Zip Bond 55 of Chris Wyndham. Lap 1 for Chase Park is 5th quick, 14.199, 1.4199. Lap number 1 for Chris Wyndham. He will be 4th quick, 13.883, 1.3883. Lap number 2 for Jace Park is better, 14.054, stays in the 6th position, 1.4054. Lap number 2 for Chris Wyndham, he will slow down to a 13.939. First one was better for him at a 13.883. They are 4th and 6th of 6 cars so far in Flight B of Capital Custom Trailer qualifying. From Gravelous Mills, Missouri, here is the Ozark Barge and Dock, Wet Steps, High Performance Lubricants, Hipton Gravel, Bernie Brand Hot Sauce number 3 of Ayrton Jeniton. And making his High Limit Racing debut from Butterfield, Minnesota, the TNK Transport, Heartland Real Estate, number 23W of Scott Winters. Scott Winters in the 23W, Ayrton Jeniton in the 3. Lap 1 for Jeniton is 4th quick, 13.860, 1.3860. Scott Winters also his I-70 Speedway debut tonight. Lap 1 for him is a 14.329, 1.4329. Lap number 2 for Jeniton is going to slow down to a 14.017. First one better, 13.860. And for Scott Winters on lap number 2, he will slow down as well by 2 1/1000ths at a 14.331. First one better, 14.329. Fourth and eighth for those two drivers. Eliason the fastest at 13.631. Then Basin, then Sweet, Jennington, and Wyndham the top 5 here in Flight B. From Odessa, Missouri, here is the Motor Haven Schnee Lawson Chassis Design Source Flooring Able Group TNT Equine, number 74 of Xavier Doney. And also on the racetrack from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the West River Trailer Sales, CP Excavating and Mining, McDonald Farms, Olson Towing, number 10 of Ryan Timms. Lap 1 for Xavier Doney is going to be 9th quick, 14.518, 14518. Ryan Timms on lap 1, he is going to be 4th quick, 13.763, 13763 for Ryan Timms. Lap number 2 for Xavier Doney. He's going to be better, 9th quick, 14.194. And for Timms, he is to the top, 13.573. Debut at I-70, debut in the lead big number 10. He is to the top in Flight B, 13.573 for Ryan Timms on lap number 2. From Myerstown, Pennsylvania, the M&M Painting and Construction, NewGrewBid.com. Maps Paint, Livewire Customs, number 19. Here is Brent Marks. And also on the racetrack from Hanover, PA, the Pell's Tire Service, RF Knox Company, the Auto Barn, RSI Outdoors, number 1A. It is Jacob Allen. Lap 1 for Brent Marks. He's 5th quick, 13.796, 13796. Jacob Allen fresh off a 2nd place run with High Limit Eldora the last race out. He's going to be 8th quick on lap 1, 13.897. Brent Marks on lap number 2, he will slow down to a 13.957. The first lap better, 13.796. He's 5th of 12 cars. Allen off the bottom in turn 4, and it will work for him up to 7th quick, 13.877. 7th quick for Jacob Allen and 5th quick for Brent Marks, with 5 cars left to come out in Flight B. Prelim night winner during the Race Reading Foundation weekend here at I-70 a few months back. From Clovis, California, the Sander Engineering, Four Seas Construction, Autry Plumbing, Sincal Driven to Save Lives, number 14, it's Corey Day. And also on the racetrack from McLaren Vale, South Australia, the Parallax Motorsports, Griffin's Propane Lifestyle Homes, number 17, GP Scott Paguski. Lap 1 for Corey Day, 6th quick, 13.834, 13834. Lap number 1 for Scott Paguski is 12th quick, 14.059, 14059. Corey Day, lap number 2, he's going to be up to 5th quick now, 13.784, 13784. Lap number 2 for Scott Paguski, he is going to improve as well to 11th fastest, 13.968. So 11th and 5th for those two drivers so far in Flight B. From Lemoore, California, the Honest Abe Roofing Metal Supply Depot, FK Shocks, number 16T, here is Cole Macedo. And from Minden, Nevada, the Smith Titanium, Factory Kane, Macedo Valley Transportation, Maxima Oil, Halavodka, Ron Gross Motorsports, number 88 of Tanner Thorson. Lap 1 for Cole Macedo, he is 13th quick, 14.063, 14063. Tanner Thorson on lap 1, he is going to be 16th quick at 14.342, 14342. Lap number 2 for Macedo is going to be faster, 14.055. He's going to stay 13th quickest overall. And Thorson on lap 2, he will slow down to a 14.393. First one better, 14.342, so 16th and 13th for those two drivers with 1 car left to qualify here tonight. Your final car to qualify is from Higginsville, Missouri. It's the FVP, Casey's, Andy's Frozen Custard, Ditsville Transfer, Impact Signs, Waldinger Corporation, Wilkerson Crane, rental number 21 of Blackjack, Brian Brown. Brian Brown in the 21. Brownie was the fastest overall on hot laps earlier on. Lap number 1 for him is going to be 7th quick at 13.820, 13820. Brian Brown, an all-star winner here back in 2021, was a Power I-410 winner earlier this year on September 28th at I-70. Lap number 2 for Brian Brown is going to be better, 7th quick, 13.802, 13802. So that will do it for Flight B qualifying. Ryan Timms, fastest in that flight. In car number 10, a 13.573. So a fantastic debut tonight here at I-70 and behind the wheel of that Lee Big Motorsports number 10 car. But your fastest qualifier overall tonight was the 87, I believe, of Aaron Reitzel. So Aaron Reitzel, yes, the fastest overall. And there's Tony Laporta showing the numbers down there to Ryan Timms, letting them know, hey, buddy, you are the fastest in your flight. He will start 4th in his heat race later on this evening. But there is your fastest qualifier overall in Capital Custom Trailer qualifying. How about it for Aaron Reitzel in car number 87? Momentum is a big thing in sprint car racing, and that's a guy that's got a ton of it right now, coming off 2 wins with Power I last weekend at Texas Motor Speedway's dirt track. Got that win not too long ago with High Limit at Tuscarora 50 weekend. And that speed continues on here tonight. Get you the official lap time here for Reitzel was a 13.516 for car number 87. And he will head back to the trailer, make the necessary adjustments before we get into heat race competition here this evening, which is up next right after this break on FloRacing.
Hey guys, I'm Rico